has got the airwaves on lock.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
may I have attention, please?
This is Mambo Mseto na Winnie M. The People Station. Radio Citizen. Radio number 1.
Nipo na malkia wa rapa ambaye kitambo alikuwa anafanya secular but sasa hivi ameokoka, ametangaza wokovu na ameingia katika maisha ambayo ni tofauti. Atakuwa anaelezea kile ambacho unafaa kujua. Namzungumzia KUSH TRACEY, yuko hapa. Karibu sana KUSH TRACEY.
Thank you. How you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and happy always to see you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm humbled. Yes.
All right, kwanza nikuulize za mwaka 2019 umeanzaje mpaka 16 imefika?
So far so good. I thank God. And inaitwaje jakuwa rahisi lakini unajua kila siku ni kusukuma tu, you just take it a day at a time. Yes.
Okay. What has not been easy?
You know, I think 2017 I was here. I was seated next to you.
Yeah.
And you asked me the question, you know. You asked me the question, yeah?
It was in March 2017.
Yes, March 2017. And
actually 2016 or 2017? Oh, 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
You asked me the question. And I said I'm gonna be doing secular music, but najua itafika time itabidi nimerudi hii side nyingine, because I knew like from the start nilikuwa nabishana na roho yangu like nile I think kozio unajua pia pressure hype. Nilikuwa tunataka kufanya vitu mob, nataka kupiga sherehe, nataka kuturno. Yani you know I want to live like ile maisha, you know. And that's what like nilikuwa napata like I'm just doing so many things because of I'm looking at people when watu wananiona. There's a way I want people to perceive me. But in the real sense nikirudi nyumbani I'm an introvert. Nikirudi like when I'm alone in my room I sit down, I'm like, why am I even stressing so much in doing like nafanya vitu mingi ambazo ndani hazinifurahishi, ni vitu tu za juu. So I was like, anyway, I just knew it after 2 year time, but I didn't know it's gonna be 2019 ikianza.
Okay.
And that one caught me by surprise.
All right. So umekuja leo kwenye mambo mseto, najua kwamba utaeleza kwa utaratibu na mafanzo wataweza kuelewa hatua kwa hatua kuhusiana na safari yako ya wokovu. Kumbuka KUSH yuko hapa, ataweza kusema na wewe kuna vitu vingi najua watu wengi wanataka kujua by the way. Ningependa sasa hivi uchukue nafasi kutueleza ilikuwaje mpaka ukafikia hatua ya kuweza kusema kwamba unaokoka. Najua kwamba hilo ni jambo ambalo watu wengi wanasubiri sana kuweza kujua. Ilikuwaje ukasema da leo nimeamka Jumapili wacha niokoke?
So vile ambavyo nilisema I'm a very spiritual person. And like already nilikuwa nishapanga mwaka yangu, nilikuwa nishajua ni singles, nilikuwa already na singles cast 6 zenye najua na release as a secular artist. Like I already planned my whole year, unaona? Like nilikuwa jua ABCD, this is what is gonna happen. But sasa venye msema binadamu si upanga vitu, lakini Mungu akiamua atapangua na apange mipango yake, unaona? That's why I was saying I did not know it's gonna be this year when it's gonna happen. But I knew eventually ni kitu itafanyika because destiny yangu iko kufanya muziki wa secular, because that's not the person I am. Ndani, that's not me. The person who was doing that's the outside me. We took KUSH TRACEY, yeah, una get. But now the real person, the person that I am, I'm one person who's very quiet and someone who likes motivating and inspiring people. It got to a point where I was like, what I want to achieve in my life. As you know, like I work for a TV station, and the show I host, watu wengi sana wana relate na mimi hapo wako like, you inspire when you role model wangu, but when it comes to the music, muziki inawapoteza. Unaona? How? Like when they look at me on TV when I'm talking, it's a whole different person. Wakikuja kwa muziki wako sasa. Kwa muziki sasa. A whole different person. Because kwa muziki mimi niko tupige sherehe, tufanye nini. But when I get on TV I'm like it's a whole like now let me be me, let me talk to you guys venye mimi naweza taka mtu aniongelesha, like ningetaka mtu angeniongelesha hivyo na get hiyo design. So nikapata like these two personas zimeanza sasa kupigana. And I cannot fight my TV persona because hiyo ndio ile persona, the real person that I am. I'm that person who likes inspiring and motivating young people. Ingine kupiga sherehe ilikuwa ngatuni because hiyo lifestyle yenye nilikuwa naishi at the moment. But you know, yes, it's taken time. I had a thing to go through hiyo because ilikuwa ndio at least niwe na testimony like nikiambia our my youth manze, unaweza kuona katamaji unapiga sherehe, but hizo vitu ni short lived. Utazipitia tu hapo hivyo if you don't have a plan. At the end of the day you are allowed to change, you are allowed to grow, you are allowed to become a better person. And apart from that, nilikuanga like I've had personal issues of which I've been I was very stressed, I was very drained emotionally, physically, and because at the end of the day nikiwa huku nje like lazima nicheke, but when it comes to like when I was alone I used to cry a lot. Ooh, sorry.
Pole sana, pole.
Sorry.
Okay, what used to make you cry?
Let me say for one thing, my relationships and my friendships, now sitting and looking back, most of them were just fake. Let me just call them fake. Not the people like I've worked with, but you know, like most of the so-called people like nilikuanga najua we can be, you know, I'm a very emotional person, so falling in love with the wrong kind of people. But at the end of the day unapata ulikuwa na cheswa manzi, like you are in this cause you're being genuine, but msi anataka tu kukutumia. Like I've just had my fair share of being emotionally, as in I've just had my fair share of being heartbroken, and I was keeping most of my relationships chini ya maji, but I've really like ilikuwa too much. And then at the end of the day I was asking God to give me a man who's God-fearing, kind, honest, and I was like, the way I'm living my life, as in there's no way neza meet msika huyu, because if I'm always like out there, I'm turning up, as in priorities zangu sizifanyi. You know, I used to do a lot of things.
Unaomba Mwenyezi Mungu akupatie mwanamume ambaye ni mzuri kwa hivi, but mazingira
yangu it's just the wrong environment.
For that kind of a person.
Yeah, for the kind of
so person. You needed Mungu alikuwa anahitaji kutransform ndio akupatie.
Exactly, because I knew like the way the way I was living, I knew like if I didn't change, if I didn't just change my ways, singeka sana. I used to do a lot of things. I won't mention them, but I'm still trying to get the courage, and eventually nitakuwa nazishare kwenye social media page yangu, just one at a time. And I used to do a lot of things and I'm not proud of, and looking back I just thank God for his grace and his mercy, because na believe kama si yeye kunishikilia kuniona to this point mali nimefika, I don't know, you know, temptations out there, like you have access to all kinds of stuff zenye watu wanatumia with your environment, with the people you hang out, like it's just too much.
You mentioned something about fake friends, fake relationships, and things ambazo ulizifanya vibaya. Nataka tuje kwa fake relationships. Is there one relationship mtu ambaye ushai fall in love nayo ukahisi kwamba kiukweli that was a big mistake, labda alikufunza kitu kikubwa na mpaka amechangia kufanya uweze kuchange?
Yes.
Give example.
I won't mention names, but basically it was more of, unajua ile like mpaka unakaa chini after duko like enyo ilikuwa tu ni kutumiwa. You know, you're there like you're genuine, you're like, you know, at the end of the day what I say, if you are in a relationship, it has to be two-sided. You know, tunataka kusaidiana. I want to see my partner supporting me. I'll support you. I want us to grow together. I want the best for you. But ikifika mahali ambapo like kuona it's just once, it's how you want it to be. Unaona? Like it's always about you, na like kuni accommodate kwa schedule yako. You know, it has to be a two-way thing. You have like to like ni kila mtu lazima kwe amejieka chini na mwelewani.
Yes. One thing ambayo naweza sema kwamba is one of the biggest mistake ambayo you don't, yani ili kufunza, one, not necessarily relationships, but what's that mistake ambayo ili kupatia lesson?
I think now I know better to put out my relationships on social media. And apart from that, just being at the wrong place at the wrong place. You are just at the right, just doing the right thing. I've done a lot of things chukuliwa kwa camera, like, you know,
for example,
online,
for example,
like
I've
had my fair share. You know, sometimes I sit and I check out YouTube, like Anayetaka KUSH TRACEY, what is gonna come up. Then some videos I see, I'm like, this is not even the person that I am. But you know, that is what people see. Give
an example.
When I used to ratchet around, I used to, because that's then. When I used to like drink a lot, turn up a lot, I've just had my fair share of, let me say, I just used to do things which sidhani nilikuwa nafikiria the consequences, ama nilikuwa nafikiria the after effect, like they're gonna come back, because the internet never forget.
Okay.
So there's a part of my life ningeambiwa sai ni fute, ningefurahi sana, but unfortunately internet is sao. But at the end of the day, we are allowed to change, we are allowed to grow, we are allowed to make mistakes, learn from them, and you just have to move forward and keep a positive mind.
Kwenye swala la mchumbiwa na mchumbia kush, hiyo sector umeipangaje na umefikiriaje?
So I'm single and I'm not searching, I'm not looking, but I believe my soulmate will locate me. Tutapatana tu. As for now, I'm just gonna be doing what God wants me to do.
But they're allowed to look for you.
Hey, you're allowed to look for me. You never know. That's why nasema tutaloketiana. You never know.
Vigezo vya mtarajiwa mchumbia kush.
Hey, one thing, kitu moja, you have to be God-fearing. You have to be kind, and you have to be an honest person and hardworking. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, where you start or where you are, doesn't mean that's the place you're gonna be at maisha yako yote. There's room for growth, room for improvement, and room for better things. So we're good to go. Pesa. Mi bado na hustle. As long as, no, let me tell you, as long as you have a vision, well and good. But you have to have a vision and a plan. You can't just be someone, you're just there unakaa tu na mana doesn't just come from heaven.
Kwa hivyo akija hata kama hana kitu lakini anakupenda na yuko na vision.
Lazima, it has to be mutual. Unajua, uwezi force affairs of the heart, you cannot force them.
Sasa bado utaitwa Kush Tracey ama utabadilisha jina?
I'm not changing my name. So far I'm not changing my name. I'm still gonna be called Kush Tracey. And Kush iko pia kwa Biblia. By the way, Kush, it's a mountain, it's a place in the Bible. And apart from that, like from the start I said my name didn't come from, I don't know, jina yangu ilitoka kwa wazazi wangu nikiwa mtoto mchanga sana after nizaliwe. Sikuwa hata nimeanza kwenda shule. Ilikuwa yangu imeandikwa Kush Kush. So hivyo ndo nikaanza yeah, it was like a yellow dangari, the kamba in us. Hey, ma'am, sawa to big S. Yes, you know, your design. So my name didn't come from I don't know, smoking some stuff people say and all that. My name is very genuine. That's why it's not gonna change. It's gonna be Kush Tracey. Haiongezewi kitu, haipunguzwi kitu.
Habari unayo.
Jiunge na Mseto East Africa Family kwa kusubscribe katika YouTube channel sasa. Weka notification button on, upate updates zote mapema. Kumbuka, Mambo Mseto, nyumbani kwa malezi ya vipaji.